After investing in exploration activities for oil and gas over the last 15 years, Canadian oil company CGX Energy Inc. has announced new partnerships with GMP Securities and Pacific Rubiales, a Colombian-based oil company. According to CGX Executive Chairman Professor Suresh Narayan, GMP Securities will inject a maximum of 40 million Canadian dollars in connection with a proposed private placement, and Pacific Rubiales will provide both technical and financial assistance to the cash-strapped CGX. The Canadian-based oil exploration company ran into financial problems last year after the 2 offshore wells it drilled came up dry.
We have entered into an agreement, a transaction with Pacific Rubiales for a financial transaction between $35 and $40 million. What this allows us to do as CGX is to take care of a number of bills that have been outstanding. Copies of the press release are being circulated, as well as significantly look forward to the company pursuing its financial interests in order to accommodate the work plan that we've put forward.
With the involvement of Pacific Rubiales, it is expected that there will be a shakeup in the management structure of the company. Co-chairman and executive director of Pacific Rubiales, Arfino Erisano, said that with the many successes the company had in the past, it sees the Ghana Basin as a major player in the oil and gas business.
We have been in Colombia, where we have that success ratio, with that incremental in production. And probably the most important thing is not only to discover, but the speed that we develop our oil fields. We go from exploration to production in one of our major oil fields, the Rubiales field, in only 2 to 3 years.
Meantime, President of the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce, Clinton Erling, said the oil and gas sector has the potential to transform Ghana's socio-economic infrastructure, but he said this can only happen if there is sufficient mechanism in place to safeguard the sector.
We need to ensure, very critically, that the proper legal and regulatory frameworks are in place. We need to bring on board international best practices in areas like environmental risk management, health and safety standards, management of petroleum revenues, educational support, open and competitive licenses and contract renewals, access to information and public disclosure, and to provide national participation as an effort to enhance value creation by oil and gas activities.
The United States Geological Survey had estimated that the Ghana Basin has some 13.6 billion barrels of oil. Leroy Adolphus, Capital News.